Cheers. Backwoods Billy. Delmar East. Just remember to click, like, and subscribe to Backwoods Billy Craft Beer Reviews on YouTube, as well as check me out on Twitter at Backwoods Billy CBR. You can check me out on like Beer Magazine, things like that. Right now I'm coming to you about a wine. I'm thinking about maybe, I've done some wine spirits and doing wine spirits a lot. This here is a Moscato wine. It is a Barefoot Best of Class 2014 San Francisco Chronicle of Wine Competition. 9% ABV. It's a red Moscato, California, deliciously sweet. It's a sweet red wine. Now, the difference between different Moscatos and different, in general, how dark they are. There are different varieties of grapes, but it's how long the skin's on during the maturation process that matters if the wine's red wine and white wine, but how it's going to be. Now there is a white, a golden, a red, a brown, and a black Moscato grape. There's over 200 variations of Moscato grape. So we're looking right here at the basically Barefoot. I'll put all any more information in the description box, put down on the board with a ton of information on this. But this is an excellent wine. It's a good wine if you haven't had wines and you want to get into them. What are these typically a bottle? Like $4.99 to $6.99?
Roughly, yeah.
No more than $7.99. Now, if you look at the cork, this is synthetic cork, and there's nothing wrong with a synthetic cork versus a natural cork. It seals the body. So it seals the bottle. So we have a cork in it, and when I get done, I actually have a cap I can put on here if I don't drink, which I'm not drinking all today. Well, now. I drink all day, but I'll open it later. So I'll just put it. You can buy them even at the dollar store or Walmart. You put it on here, put it in, click down. It just seals it right after you get the go. There's more expensive ones that will vacuum it out. And for all you wine snobs out there, snooties, it's not $60 a bottle. It's not worth my time. You all got fooled. All the best wine critics in the world were fooled, and as a matter of fact, the guy's so good, he came out with a wine. It's actually been on cable TV, that he actually takes expensive wines, he makes wines that duplicate them and sell them. And what are they? They're not called faux. Are they called faux wines or counterfeit wines? Is that what they're?
Something like that.
I don't know if it's called counterfeit, but basically the guy, he fooled all these people, and the ones that were right on one wine. There's like two people are right on one. And you know what? Even a broke clock gets it right twice a day. But anyway.
They also have little decorative toppers too.
Now this is going to have Moscato, can have like pepper. It's a very fruity grape, sweet grape. So somebody that's going to be like a millennial that likes things a little more sweet. A lot of women like things that are sweeter. And also it's 9% ABV. So, most of your beers are 4.5, 5%. So a lot of guys say it's not a masculine drink. Well, this is 9%. So you're up there in your ABV. Typically wine is served in basically 5-ounce glasses versus a 12-ounce serving of beer. So this is typically serving of wine. You do have some legs. That's what I'm checking in here is the alcohol. And some argue with this and whatever, but when I learned to taste it in college years ago, this is what they had you do, look for the legs of it, and it does have a little bit of that. So there is a little bit of viscosity, or there is some oily residue to the grape in this. Cherry, real heavy cherry. A little bit of like a citrus note to it, like lemon, lime. Some fruits like peaches in here. The biggest thing right up front is cherry. Well, still wine, non-carbonated. You really get a very slight warming, hardly any warming from the alcohol. There is a slight warming in the alcohol, so it's not astringent in any way. It's not burning. The biggest thing I really get is cherry, almost like a cherry pie. And you do get a slight bit of peach, orange, and a very, very faint pepper note. And there is a citrus note to this. It's faint, but it's in there. It's more so on the aromatics. It's there. According to them, it should be cherries is the big thing, and then peaches. There is a peach note, but it's not as prevalent in here. Rather than put pepper, and that pepper can be by characteristic of the grape. And I get a slight pepper note to this. So Backwoods Billy, 2 thumbs up. This wine has some complexity to it. It has some tannins to it, so therefore it has some structure. The Moscato is really a good wine if you're have not drank wines, you're into sweet, and you don't want something that's dry. And some of the better with only pepper, some of them will have like, you know, notes of olive and things like this. Doesn't have that. It's a little more, you can have more fruit forward to it. Some of your stone fruits in here. That's what you're really getting out of this. And it's sweet. It's not astringent. There's a slight warming to the alcohol. I would definitely recommend this. Hey guys, expand your horizon. If you're just drinking beer, this is only a couple dollars a bottle. It's cheaper than a lot of your craft beers. You know, you could do this with, I would recommend soft cheese with this, but you could definitely pair this with a steak. You could pair this with chicken. You could pair this with salad. I could move this all the way to a dinner, to a dessert, through the whole course of the dinner, through appetizer, all the way to dessert with the same wine if you wanted to, instead of switching it up. And they go in here, pairs well with white cheeses. I would say it pairs well more so with soft cheeses. They've got in here fresh fruit. I'd agree with that. Orange chicken, I would say, in my mind, chicken salad, and it's in your oranges. Any spicy fare. I agree with the spicy fare, definitely Mexican, Thai, Chinese. But I would add to that, you could pair this with duck. You could pair this with chicken. You could pair this with steak. And I would pair it with, you could pair it with a soft cheese, like blue cheese. You could also do chicken wings with this, and goat cheese as well. If you wanted to do your white cheeses, like your white cheddar or Swiss, that's fine. Backwoods Billy, 2 thumbs up on the Barefoot Red Moscato. Have an awesome day, guys. A marvelous day. Remember to click like, subscribe.